Alright, fuckers, welcome back to the Scotland Career Mode here on FM 2018. It is the final game of the European International League Division C. We're taking on Israel. We need a win here. We're a point behind Serbia. Serbia have got their next game at home in Belgrade. They're taking on Cyprus, who they smashed last time around 5-0. We need a miracle. We need Cyprus to get a result against Serbia and for us to beat Israel. Will it happen? Unlikely. Can it happen? Possibly. I mean, if England can win the World Cup in 1966, anything can happen. Alright, so here is the lineups for the game against Israel. I've made a massive change, actually, to be honest. I went with a 4-4-2. I put Kearney from left back to right back. I brought in Andy Robertson. We've got John McGinn there as the box-to-box midfielder. I brought in John Morrison to replace MacArthur because he's more of an advanced player. He's going to try and get forward as much as possible. We've got Richie and Snodgrass out in the wings. And I've got Chris Martin up front as the target man. Then obviously Lee Griffiths will be playing as the advanced forward. Hopefully he can play offy Chris Martin. Just try and get the ball to Chris Martin. He can hold it up. He can get flicks. He can pass it to fucking Lee Griffiths, and hopefully the two up front will work. And Israel going with a pretty much standard 4-5-1. Decent team away from home. It's not going to be an easy game, but I think by going this adventurous, I think I'm going for it, and I think it's the right decision, man. I don't want to just be, sitting back and waiting for a goal. I want to go straight at them, and I think this formation is one that allows me to do that. So here we go. Let's give the fans that they're expecting a performance, and hand over to the assistant and see what he says. Not a lot really happened there, so interesting. And we are going to go mentality from the get-go. I think we'll stay in standard because we are away from home. We don't want to risk it too much. Cam, yeah, it's the sort of one we feel focused, being clinical in front of goal. I'm just hoping with the two up front that it will give us more options. It makes us slight favourites. Yes, it does. Here we go. The huddle before the start of the match. And we're getting underway here in the away pink strip. Making a massive risk here. A massive change going for this two up front. 4-4-2 formation that we're not really comfortable with when we're playing really well with the... Oh my god, 2 minutes in and Serbia have already scored against Cyprus. That is not what we wanted. Kayal's just picked up a knock there, but that just gives the confidence boost. We're shattered already. Oh my god, 2-0 Filip Kostic. 2-0 Serbia, 10 minutes in, and our chances of winning this group are probably just evaporated right in front of us. Come on, Cyprus. It's went over the head of the defender. Lee Griffiths is through. It's 1-on-1. Lee Griffiths, what a strike there for Griffiths, but... in all fairness, I mean, the ball should never got to him. It was schoolboy error. It was Panama. It was Panama against England defending right there. The guy is just totally mistimed his header. It's bounced over him into the fucking hell. 3-0 Serbia after 13 minutes. It's going to be an absolute cricket score in that game. I guess all we can do is just make sure we win this. End on a high. Ball is headed over wide. An absolute sitter. And a 2-0 lead. It would have been good there. 15 minutes into the game, but already the spirits are dampened. We are winning, we should be happy, but Serbia 3-0 up in the first 15 minutes. What chance do we have really of clinching that top spot? Not much. Kyle, Israel now looking to, pick up their first win of this division. Marshall will come to gathers the ball rather comfortably, and he'll get ready to launch this one up. He does. He finds nobody. Chris Martin goes down, looks for a free kick, not given. Out to Snodgrass now. Tierney at this right back, unfamiliar right back position. Nice ball though for Tierney to Martin though. It's a dangerous crossing. Could have been an own goal, but luckily for Israel, they managed to clear it. McGinn out to Matt Ritchie. Goal! No, it's a good save for Marciano, but I think Ritchie should have did better there. His shot straight at the keeper. With 28 minutes gone, the score remains 1-0. And it's probably about 20-0 to Cyprus by now. We haven't had an update. No, I wish it was 20-0 Cyprus. Probably 20-0 to Serbia. as we speak. Right, Robertson with the throw in. That's a poor. Morrison's just been challenged there, but referee didn't give it. Leigh Griffiths to Martin. Martin out wide to Ritchie. Ritchie can find a shot in the middle. Came in, it's headed away. It's Robertson. Can he shoot for here? He's decided to play in Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie going wide. Finds the cross back post. Snodgrass to Martin. And I don't know how Martin's missed that. I gave him an opportunity. And it's the last time I think I do that, because that's a fucking shocking. Can you imagine that if we really needed that goal, if Serbia were getting beat or something? That's absolutely woeful. I don't know how Chris Martin has missed that. It's terrible. I'd have scored it with fucking my, I don't know. I could let my cat scratch my eyes out and I'd have still scored that. That's how bad it was. It was shocking. It was shocking indeed. We should have doubled the lead, and in fact, no, it's still just 1-0, so we are sitting pretty dangerous at the moment. But then again, the win now is kind of irrelevant, with Serbia guaranteed to pick up the 3 points against Cyprus. All we can do is really just sit and pray for a miracle. Hope that, I don't know, hope that a big earthquake or something hits Serbia and cancels that match. I don't know. We need something to happen. Ball through to Ravalov. Good save by Marshall, denying Israel a goal there, keeping us in front. And Davy Marshall had to wait patiently, but since he got his chance to replace the injured Craig Gordon, he's been good. But as soon as I say that, Chen Owawan is scored for Israel. He equalises in the 34th minute. Israel 1, Scotland 0. Israel, what the heck can I botch so badly, man? Israel 1, Scotland 1. And it looks like we're going to go into the break here at half time with the draw. And that Chris Martin misses seems like it was more important now, obviously, with Israel back in the game. 2-0 lead would have gave us a lot of breathing space. Anyway, it's another chance here. Martin finds Griffiths. Griffiths has support. He's got Morrison inside him. It's Ritchie picking up the ball. Ritchie into McGinn. And McGinn gets the goal. 2-1 Scotland. That's what I like to see. John McGinn, I think he's been great for us so far. Probably going to be the new Scott Brown for us in the middle of the field. And he tucks that one away there. Ritchie with the cross. McGinn with the goal. We restored the lead just for half time. And Serbia banging another against Cyprus. 4-0 now in Belgrade. Felipe Kostic now on a brace. He'll be looking for the hat-trick before the night is over. And Israel looking to come forward. Can they get another goal back before half time? Nope, it's cleared. It's Martin to Snodgrass. Snodgrass to Morrison. Morrison has through ball to Martin, not finding anybody. And the ball finds its way all the way back to Marciano in the Israeli nets. Launches it up. Leigh Griffiths comes deep to pick up the ball. Griffiths out wide to Snodgrass, chests it down, somebody keeps it in. Snodgrass, oh my god, what a goal! Snodgrass, I don't know if did they mean it? Was it a cross or like he celebrate? I mean, come on, surely he didn't mean that. That's an actual shot. I thought it was a cross. Holy fuck, what a goal that is for Snodgrass. If he's meant that is some goal. 3-1, it puts us in front, and I can't believe it, man. Snodgrass with a strike for that wide. Keeper obviously should have did a lot better. Maybe Snodgrass looked up, seen him off his line. I can't tell, but what a goal that is, man, to score from there. It's a shame it's probably going to mean nothing by the end of this game because Serbia's picking up the win. But what a goal, man, for Robert Snodgrass. Fantastic stuff there as we go into the half-time interval. Team talk. Passionate. I'm pleased with your performance. Keep it going, lads, and then we'll start the second half and we'll see how we got on for there. But as things stand at the moment, we've got the 3 points coming our way, but it's not going to do much good for us because Serbia are absolutely smashing Cyprus 4-0. So Milinkovic, Savic and Kostic both looking for their hat-trick. Will either of them get it? We'll have to wait and see here. McGinn plays it up to Martin. Martin to Morrison. The referee tries to get in the way, but to no avail. We've managed to get past the referee. Snodgrass out wide to Chrissy boy, and Chrissy is no going to get it. Feldman, though, taking it very wide. His clearance is not the best. It's Morrison into Lee Griffiths, who shoots, and somehow it just trickles to the feet of Martial. Doesn't make its way into the back of the net. Morrison out wide to Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie, Jesus Christ. I mean, I don't know if he's tried to repeat what Snodgrass did in the first half, but that was diabolical. I do not know what he was aiming for there, but it was not good, man. It was woeful. And with half an hour to go, but maybe we'll make some changes. Israel just made 2, and it's probably our time to make 2. Kieran Tierney is pretty tired. He did alright at right back. Maybe it's time we take him off. A 6.8 rating. He's had a solid game, but it may be time to make a few changes here. We'll bring on Kingsley, I think. Or I wouldn't mind giving Kingsley a chance, but I don't know. I don't want to take. We'll give Cummins a chance. I think Chris Martin's played alright, but it's going to be Cummins' opportunity now to come on. So we'll bring on Jason Cummins. He can play as a target man, or we'll play him as a poacher. Jason Cummins playing as a poacher. We've got who can bring on Phillips, Fraser, Burke. We'll bring on Phillips for Snodgrass, who scored that fantastic goal. And then who else will we bring on? We'll bring on we'll bring on Kingsley. We'll give Kingsley a chance at left back, even though it is not his favoured position. We'll give him the opportunity. Give him a bit of game time. And that should be enough to see us out now. 25 minutes to go. Kingsley, Matt Phillips and Jason Cummins coming on. Kieran Tierney, Snodgrass and Martin going off. And all we need to do now is count down the minutes and hold on to this 3-1 victory. What will pick us up 3 points. Right, Robertson picks it up, throws it to Griffiths, heads it on, headed away. It's Blackman and he's black. What was the chances of that, man? Headed away. Right, Phillips to Morrison. This is good play here. It's up to Jason Cummins. Dog gets tackled, and Israel again managed to clear it. This time Crystal Berra comes down to the sidelines, picks it up, and plays it all the way back to Davy Marshall in the Scotland goal. Marshall, a big launch up there, just direct Route 1 football, falls to Ritchie, to Morrison, spreads it over to Phillips. Phillips now will go down this wing, he'll look for an opportunity to cross. My man though comes over, wins it, clears it again. And Israel just don't really have much going forward. It's Blackman though, as I speak, he could punish me. Dabour, net show, oh what a goal that is. They don't have much going forward, Jamie. What are you talking about? Absolute shite, son. What a goal there from Nacho. Gets them right back in the game here. But can we bounce back straight away? We can. Berra, yes. I mean, I kind of feel even bad for ourselves. They finally get back in the game, and then a minute later we have scored. But lovely worked corner kick. Berra there managed to get in the tap in. And it's 4-2 Scotland. Perhaps slightly harsh on Israel. They've had a solid game, just not going for them at the moment. But we won't worry about that too much. It's all about us picking up the win here, getting another 3 points, moving up the world rankings, improving our rankings as much as possible for the European qualifying draw. Hopefully, I think at this rate, we're 31st in the world. At this rate, we could be a pot 2 side, which would be crucial if that is the case. Ball comes in, clear away. It's going to fall to As Loon. He's got 7 minutes to go. Israel need 2 goals to get level here. Blackman. My man. Plays it in to Dabour. And it's won by Scotland. Phillips now on the counter and he just gave it away. Poor there for Matty Phillips. Should have held on to it. Should have created. Oh no, it's through to Solomon, and he should have scored that. He's put it wide. If he'd have got that with 6 minutes to go, I mean, Israel were back in it, had a chance, but just couldn't find the target. And that will probably end the game here for Israel. Still need 2 goals to get back on level terms. It's Griffiths, he's through. Lee Griffiths will get the goal here. He does get the goal. It's the assist for Cumdog. Lee Griffiths with the winner. Well, I say winner. I think I don't know what to call it the winner. Puts us 3 in front though. It's as good as a winner. Well, I mean, there's no way back now for Israel, so call it what you want, guys. I'm going to call it goal number 5. And as now things are looking nice and toasty. There's no way back for Israel. And that is it, man. We've came in and we've fucking tanked them. We have blown them away just like a suicide Palestinian bomber. And with a minute to go, should do it. $20 seconds to go. 10. Blow the whistle, man. Oh, Cyprus got a goal back. The comeback is real. Maybe we can finish top of this group. Nah, we can't. Well, who knows? Unless the referee adds about 2 hours on in that other game, then perhaps we've got a chance. But we've won our game. I highly doubt Cyprus got 4 goals in the remaining 2 minutes, but we'll just have to wait and see. Team talk. Passionate. I'm very happy with that. Professional, thoroughly done job. Everyone seems happy. I'm happy. It's all good in the hood. And unless Cyprus got 4 goals in those 2 minutes, it looks like we're going to finish second in the European International League C Division Group 2, which is not where we want it to be, but it is what it is. Alright, so we might not have did enough to win our Division C Group 2, but the good news is that Scotland under-21s have qualified for the European Championship, which will be taking place next year. Delighted with that. I mean, the under-21 squad is looking really good, to be honest with you. Have a quick look here at the tactics, the overview, see what the... Obviously, it's letting me pick the team. I don't really want to, so we'll let the assistant manager pick it. But I think the Scotland team is looking pretty good. It's not even letting me pick. Oh, it is, so there you go. There's the team. It's Kelly, Ralston, Suter, McGee, McMahon, Campbell, Mallon, Cadden, Smith, Kelty, Harper. And obviously you've got players like Rory McCrory, Calvin Miller, Ross McCrory, Harry Cochrane, Fraser Hornby, Kieran Freeman, Greg Dockey, Lewis Morgan, Scott McKenna, loads of good players. So I think that team can do well in the under-21 championship. Looking forward to seeing that. We'll attend that and we'll see how they get on. And then maybe one of them should be getting a call up. But you can see player stats. Lee Griffiths now 5 goals. Highest average rated player is John McGinn with a 7.2. Rating, we've got Jason Cummins, Mr. Cumdog with 2 assists. The best pass completion goes to James McArthur. Player of the match awards, Matt Ritchie, Snodgrass and John McGinn have all won 1. And we now leave Scotland after this latest international period. After completing our fixtures against Serbia and Israel, Scottish players leaving the camp in a buoyant mood. And we'll be looking forward to future challenges. So yeah, I mean, I think we did really well. We only lost 1 game. But we just didn't pick up enough points to top that group, unfortunately. So it is what it is. I mean, there you go. 4 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. It's not bad. It's just we were not good enough, I suppose, when it came to it. And if we'd have beat Serbia in that game, we'd have done it. But we just didn't get the job done. They got that late goal, and it is Serbia who win promotion in Group 2, unfortunately. Alright, and before we end the episode, it is time for the European Championship qualifying group stage draw. It's going to be made today. Had to advance like an extra month in, but anyway, thought we'd end the episode with something nice and tasty. The teams are seeded for this draw based on their performances in the European International League. Scotland are one of the 10 teams that have been seeded third for the draw. Okay, so I thought we might have been seeded pot 2, but unfortunately we only managed to be a third seed. But again, it might not be too bad, depending on the draw. I mean, you could be seeded in pot 1 and you could actually get a harder draw than someone seeded in pot 3. It just depends really, but anyway, here we go. So look at the first seeds. You've got Belgium, England, Germany, Italy, Spain, Croatia, France, Holland, and Portugal. Oh, and Switzerland. For some reason, I just didn't mention Switzerland. Second seeds: Austria, Iceland, Poland, Sweden, Ukraine, Bosnia, Northern Ireland, Slovakia, Turkey, and Wales. I guess the world rankings don't matter a shit then, because Romania were 5th, so why are they not? I don't get this. Third seeds: Czech Republic, Denmark, Ireland, Norway, Russia, Serbia, Romania, Lithuania, Greece. Fourth seeds, as we know, not many good teams there. Fifth seeds, as we get down, man, the teams are getting worse and worse. Then in the sixth seeds, we've got Andorra, Kyrgyzstan, San Marino, Luxembourg, and Gibraltar. So anyway, here we go. We'll put on the automatic draw, and we will just let the game decide our fate. Should be interesting. Alright, so Kyrgyzstan. Oh, they're drawing the shit teams first. This is fucking weird. Why are they doing it this way? Okay, I'm not used to this kind of draw, but I don't get it, man. Is this the way they're actually going to do it in real life? Since when did they draw this? Maybe they always do this, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being retarded, but I always thought that they drew the superior teams first. They seed 1 teams, pot 1, pot 2 teams, like they do in the Champions League, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, some of the groups are... I don't want Group B already. I mean, I'm looking at Slovenia. I just want to avoid them. Group D kind of looks decent as well. F, Macedonia and Belarus have always caused us problems. So far, I'm looking at that, and I'd just rather avoid B. So there we go. Romania are in A. Russia are in B. Oh yes, we've got Group C. So we've got Albania, Liechtenstein and San Marino. I'm very happy with that. I can't see any of those teams finishing above us. So far, so good. We'll just have to wait and see what the 2 teams above us are going to be. There we go. So Sweden going to that group. Wales, who are we getting? Iceland. I mean, I think we've been very, very lucky here. No disrespect to Iceland, obviously solid team. Knocked England out of the 2016 Euros, but there's definitely a few better teams in that group of Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland got a pretty comfortable tie there with Lithuania, Cyprus, and Faroes. Spain. Who are we getting? Holland. So Holland didn't even qualify for the World Cup or Euros the last 2 occasions. Holland haven't qualified, so no reason why we can't. I think we can try and top that group. We'll see what happens, obviously, but it's definitely a winnable group. Germany going to Northern Ireland's group. And I believe England went into the last group with Ukraine. We'll just double check that. Yeah, they did. So I'm looking at that England group. I think England will qualify from that. I'd be surprised if they didn't. Germany, I think, will qualify. I think Northern Ireland have got a good chance of finishing top 2, though. Fortunately for them. We've got Azerbaijan, Estonia. I'm looking at these groups, so let's see our group one more time. For some reason, it is only the top 2 that are qualifying. I don't understand that. I really thought that it was free, but perhaps it's this European League thing, so it's only 2 now. So I'm looking at this group, and yeah, it looks like it could be a freeway battle between us, Iceland, and Holland for the top 2 spots. Should be tight, but we'll just have to wait and see what goes on. But anyway, guys, there you go. That is the draw for the European Qualifying Championship. I'll be interested to see if the fixtures are made. We'll advance a day or 2 and then see if the fixtures get made for us. Alright, so the fixtures have been made, and it looks to me as if, I don't know, I'm kind of split 50-50 in this. I know in the final game, you could argue we've got Holland, so it's going to be difficult. And we'll not want to go into that game needing a result. But at the same time, alright, we've got an okay start against Liechtenstein and obviously San Marino. But if you look, the 3 hardest teams we're going to have to play are going to be Holland, Iceland and Albania. And our first games against them are all away from home. So after that, our last 4 games, we have obviously San Marino, which is, you'd expect 3 points. And then we've got Albania, Iceland and Holland all coming to Hampden, so it looks like we do have a difficult start. We might be going into the second half of this these qualifiers, probably not in a qualifying position. So we probably will have to try and dig deep at the start and just try and pick up some good results away from home, and then we have the advantage of having our home games towards the end of the campaign. But there you go, man. I can't really complain. I think it's just the top two that takes you through, and we'll just have to beat. We'll first have to finish in front of either Iceland or Holland. I don't want to count Albania out either. I think Albania are capable of maybe, snatching a few results, whereas Liechtenstein and San Marino are just destined for 5th and 6th place respectively. But anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode. I can't wait until the qualifiers get underway. Should be good. Looking forward to it. First game will be against Liechtenstein. What I'm actually going to do is, I think when we play these, I'm going to play 2 games an episode because yeah, why not? Maybe the big games like the Holland game, for example, I might just play that an episode on its own. But I think for the first 2 games, the Liechtenstein and Albania, that will be a double header. So looking forward to that. Hopefully we can get off to a good start, pick up all 6 points, and put us in a positive position. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, and until next time, come on, Scotland, freedom.